Thank you to Kettering University and Stryker Careers for their continued support. Learn more at the end of this video.
Hey y'all, Graham here for First Updates Now. Today we're going to be going through a quick recap of the Excelsior Region Corning Qualifier that happened at Corning Painted Post High School on January 16th. The qualifications were jam-packed full of excitement, and the high score for the qualifications was a solid 201 points from the alliance of 6955 Robovines and 12833 Mechanical Meltdown, who were also alliance partners in the playoffs. The average score for the day's qualification matches was around 78 points, and the average playoff score was around 147 points. Two matches of note bookended the day. 5485 Gorilla Bots brought out an entirely new, redesigned bot since the Finger Lakes qualifier just 6 weeks ago. They partnered up with 10776 Blackwater Bots, and after a shaky start, put up a 116-40 score against 6996 Oncoming Storm and 10161 FFL Suits.
I think we're pretty confident. We've been working hard on this. I think we've got a solid robot down, and we can at least be competitive. I would say, just have fun. That's really what the whole point of the FTC is about. It's about so you can learn, absorb knowledge, and then just have fun along the way, especially at events like these. I mean, every team out there is a competition, but we're either with them or we're against them, and you have to be ready for everyone.
At the end of qualifications, match 23 saw 18218 Nerds of a Feather and 8975 Nutjobs on the Red Alliance take on 7230 SAS Adams and 6996 Oncoming Storm in the Blue Alliance. Nerds of a Feather took flight in this match and their first in-person qualifier in the team's existence after last year's rookie season was virtual. Their alliance took the win 140-83. This qualifier saw lots of unique concepts to tackle the robot game, from a dual-sided intake on Gorillabot's new robot, to a magnetic double capping system on the Tardis bot, or to a rubber band carousel spinner for Endgame's ducks on the Nutjobs bot. A common strategy for many teams this season has been to prepare for Endgame just a few seconds before it starts, typically just positioning to cap or deliver ducks, but one team used that time to score just a few extra points in Endgame. Robovines are able to pick up their TSE right before getting into position to do ducks, so with that few seconds left in Endgame after completing ducks, they are able to do a single cap. Speaking of capping, the first Excelsior Region double cap of the season came in Semifinals 1, Match 1 from Tardis, represent. They followed it up with another double cap in Semifinals 1, Match 2.
Their alliance partners cap. They are trying to double cap. They are double cap!
There were a lot of cool capping strategies throughout the day. With only 18 teams competing, alliances were limited to just 2 teams, leaving 8 teams total to compete in the playoffs. The audience was treated to a unique alliance selection due to the number of well-matched teams in this competition. Many teams that had never been alliance captains were put in that position for the first time, leading to some chaotic and funny moments. First seed 5356 Tardis matched up with third seed 5485 Gorilla Bots. Seed 2 6955 Robovines matched up with seed 4 12833 Mechanical Meltdown. Fifth seed 8975 Nutjobs took seed 6 16854 Nuclear Detonation, and seed 7 8806 Dark Matter Dragons took seed 9 18218 Nerds of a Feather, creating the 4 alliances for the playoffs. The 2 highest scores of the day came from the playoffs, as the second alliance, made of Robovines and Mechanical Meltdown, had a great first match against the first alliance of Tardis and Gorillabots in Finals 1 with a score of 201. They upped that mark in Finals 2 with a score of 239, a new Excelsior Region Freight Frenzy record. Thank you to the Corning Painted Post High School for providing the space, and to 5484 Enderbots for hosting such a great competition. Thanks to the Corning Painted Post High School media team for live streaming and recording the matches and ceremonies throughout the day, and another huge thank you to the refs, judges, FTAs, scorekeepers, field announcers, and MC for putting on an exciting and smooth day. Thank you for joining me today, and good luck to all teams in the rest of the Freight Frenzy season. For First Updates Now in 5356 Tardis, this is Graham signing off.
Thanks to Kettering University for their support of this video. Over 1/3 of Kettering's current students are former robotics team members. Go pro at Kettering University and get a free t-shirt. Students in grades 8 through 12 and located in the continental US scan the QR code and complete the form by the date on screen and receive more information about Kettering. Thanks to Stryker Careers for their support in this video. First alumni and mentors are making Stryker a top priority for their internships and careers. That's because Stryker knows that those in first are the leaders and innovators of tomorrow. If you want to help make the world a better place by creating life-saving medical devices and technology, get started at careers.stryker.com.